In the last class, types of redox reaction, where out of those types of redox reaction, as you know, the redox reaction is classified into how many types? It is classified into 4 types. Which was the first one? Combination reaction. In a combination reaction, what happens? 2 or more atoms, they combine together, they form a compound, and again it is a redox reaction. For example, we gave over the carbon reacts with an oxygen to form a carbon dioxide, where 2 or more atoms have combined to form a compound over it, and here it is a redox reaction. Hence you can state it by writing the oxidation number here. So here carbon, which was 0, it has changed to +4, increase in the oxidation number. Oxygen 0 to -2, decrease in the oxidation number. Simultaneously both are occurring in an equation. They are known as redox reaction. ಎರಡು simultaneous ಆಗತ್ತಿದ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? redox reaction ಅಂತ. Next, second type of a redox reaction was decomposition reaction. In a decomposition reaction, compounds will undergo decomposition either on heating or by themselves to form components or elements. Break ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ compounder ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ elemental form ಒಳಗೆ elements ಬರ್ತದೆ. Hence they are known as in decomposition reaction, and it is a reverse of combination reaction. For example, if it is a mercuric oxide HgO, on heating, how it decomposes? Mercury plus oxygen. Clear? Hence here as a compound on heating it has been decomposed into elemental state. Here again such reactions are known as a decomposition reaction. Again you can find a redox reaction in it. Now here oxygen, as you know, it is -2, mercury will be +2, here 0, O2 0, +2 to 0. Oxidation or reduction? Plus reduction, +2 to 0, decrease in the oxidation number. It is a reduction. -2 to 0, oxidation. Clear? Again it is a redox reaction. Now as you know, all the decomposition reactions are not redox reactions. Clear? ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು decomposition reaction ನ ಏನು ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ redox reaction ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Next, which was our third type of a redox reaction? It was a displacement reaction, where an atom or ion is from a compound is replaced by the another atom or ion in its compound. So here when there is a displacement of an atom or ion from one compound to the another, and such reactions are known as a displacement reaction, where it is further classified into 2 types. One as a metal displacement reaction and the other as a non-metal displacement reaction. So in a metal displacement, what happens? A metal is being replaced by another metal in its compound. One metal ಇನ್ನೊಂದು metal ನ ಅದರ compound ಒಳಗಿಂದ displace ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. Now if this is the equation, so tell me how the metal displacement is occurring here? ZnSO4 plus Cu. So here a zinc displaces copper from its compound and it forms a zinc sulfate. So here a metal displacing another metal from its compound is known as a metal displacement reaction. Then what is a non-metal displacement reaction? Either it is a metal or a non-metal is being displaced by a non-metal, particularly a non-metal from its compound is known as a non-metal displacement reaction, and usually in a non-metal displacement reaction there is a displacement of hydrogen. So here if I write an equation here, so more common means active alkali and alkaline metals as well as less active metals, they reacts with an water. if I write the equation like this, if it is a lithium reacting with H2O, what happens over here? Yeah, lithium hydroxide, that is LiOH plus liberation of hydrogen gas. So as here a metal or a non-metal, now it is a metal, as it is displacing hydrogen, hence the displacement of an hydrogen is considered as a non-metal displacement reaction. Next, remaining was our fourth type of a redox reaction. Which was the fourth type? Yeah, it was a disproportionation reaction. So in a disproportionation reaction, again it is a redox reaction. A redox reaction in which in which a same atom simultaneously undergo oxidation and reduction is known as disproportionation reaction. Means in this reaction a single atom, one atom ಒಳಗ ಏನಾಗತ್ತದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ದೇವಲ್ಲ until now, in all those examples one atom is undergoing oxidation and the other atom is undergoing reduction. For example, we have here in this carbon is undergoing oxidation, oxygen reduction, mercury reduction, oxygen oxidation, zinc oxidation, copper reduction ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೇವಲ್ಲ, in all those examples different atoms are undergoing oxidation and reduction, but in a disproportionation reaction a single atom, a same atom, ಒಂದ atom ಒಳಗ simultaneously ಏನಾಗ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. Hence such reactions are known as disproportionation reactions. For example, if I write it like this, hydrogen peroxide, what is the formula of hydrogen peroxide? It is H2O2. So hydrogen peroxide on decomposition it forms H2O plus O2. Now it is balanced state. Now what is the charge present on hydrogen in this compound? Yeah, it is +1. So it is a +1. What is the charge present on oxygen in an hydrogen peroxide? -1. Okay, oxygen in all its compound it is -2, but when it comes to the peroxide and superoxide it is -1 and -1/2. So here hydrogen in its compound, yeah, +1. Oxygen in its compound -2. Oxygen in its elemental state it is 0. Clear? Now you can observe the change in the oxidation number. Hydrogen it is +1, now it has remained +1 itself, so there is no change in the oxidation number here. But you can observe the oxygen which was -1, in this it has changed to -2. Okay, here oxygen which was -1 it has changed to 0. Here elle oxidation agada, elle reduction agada, -1 to -2, yeah, it is a reduction as there is a decrease in oxidation number. Clear? Whereas -1 to 0 oxidation, because there is a increase in oxidation number. Means in this equation a single atom, that is an oxygen, is undergoing reduction as well as oxidation. We are considering it as a disproportionation reaction. Clear? ತಿಳಿತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ? Next, so in this reaction, what is this? So, okay, I can name it as cuprous bromide and this is cupric bromide. This cuprous bromide ada, this cupric bromide ada. Hence, when an cuprous bromide undergoes decomposition, again it forms a cupric bromide and copper here. Now, tell me the oxidation number of these atoms present in a given compound. Here, first you tell me bromide. Halogen it is. Yeah, -1. As it is more electronegative compared to the copper, Br will exhibit -1. Then what is the charge present on the copper? Find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕದು. Yeah, again it is +1. ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ. X plus -1 equal to 0. So it is +1. Okay. Next. Bromide is again -1. What about copper here? Yeah. Yeah, it is +2. Next, copper in its elemental state. It is 0. Now here, copper, bromide, there is no change in oxidation number. Whereas here copper which was +1, it has changed to +2. Yeah. It is an oxidation, increase in the oxidation number, whereas copper which was +1, in this it has changed to 0. Yeah, it is a reduction. So, in this a single atom is simultaneously undergoing oxidation and reduction. Again you are considering this reaction as a disproportionation reaction. Clear? ತಿಳಿತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ? Okay, so these are the 4 types of what? 4 types of? Yeah, 4 types of redox reaction. Clear? So now we are moving to the next part of this chapter, that is balancing a redox reaction. Next is balancing a redox reaction. Clear? So now this redox reaction can be balanced by using 2 methods. So one redox reaction ಎರಡು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು and those 2 methods are, first one, it can be balanced by ion electron method, or it can be balanced by oxidation number method. Clear? A redox reaction is balanced by 2 methods. One is an ion electron method and the other is an oxidation number method. So the name itself represents. What is an ion electron method? What is an ion electron method? ಏನದು? Means we are going to consider the electronic concept in it. We are adding the electrons, lost electrons as well as gained electrons. What about the oxidation number method? What we are considering in it? Yeah, we are considering the oxidation number in order to get the redox reaction, means where the oxidation and reduction has taken place. So now as we have studied the oxidation number concept recently, we are going to study the balancing a redox reaction using a oxidation number method. So first one happen. So balancing a redox reaction using oxidation number method. So there are certain rules to be followed in order to balance the redox reaction using oxidation number method. So in that our first rule to balance the redox reaction using oxidation number method is write the skeleton equation. Clear? First rule ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ write the skeleton equation. Skeleton equation ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ. ಸೊ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಒಳಗೆ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅಂದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೆಲಿಟನ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, C+O2 ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ CO2. ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೆಲಿಟನ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, this is the first rule. Second step is you have to note the oxidation number of each atoms involved in the given equation. So first you will write the formula of that complete equation, means complete reaction. After that you are writing the, or you are note downing the oxidation number of all the atoms present in that given equation. ಆ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಆ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದ, ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟನ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್, ಈಗ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರೋದ್ರಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ತಿಳಿತದ, where there is an oxidation and where there is a reduction. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗದ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಸಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಕೆಲಿಟನ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನೋಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ each atoms involved in the given equation. Next, in an third step you are identifying the elements undergoing oxidation and reduction. So third step ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು, ಆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತದ ಅಂತಂದ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಅಪ್ ಟಿಲ್ ತ್ರೀ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಮಟ್ಟ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅದೇನು? So first writing the formula, second getting the oxidation number of all the atoms present in a given equation, third you are going to identify where there is an oxidation and where there is a reduction. When you get an oxidation and reduction reaction, split the equation. ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ದಿ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್? ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ಇಂಟು ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್? ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. Once you get where there is an oxidation and reduction going to takes place, next step you are going to split the equation into half reaction. That is, first equation as an oxidation half reaction and second as a reduction half reaction. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಇಂಟು ಟು ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್, ಅವರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ identify or calculate the increase and decrease in the oxidation number. So ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗದ, ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗದ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ, ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗದ ಮತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಅಂತ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೋತ್ ದಿ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ once you get the increase as well as decrease in the oxidation number, equalize the oxidation increase and decrease in oxidation number by using suitable integer. Equalize the increase and decrease in the oxidation number by multiplying it with suitable integer. ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇನದ, I have given it like this only. ರಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡಾತೀನಿ. So in this first equation, Fe plus 2 has changed to Fe plus 3. By how many numbers it has been increased? Oxidation number ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲೆ increase ಆಗೈತಿ? Yeah, it has been increased by 1. Plus 2 to plus 3. 1 ನಂಬರ್ಲೆ increase ಆಗೈತಿ. Mn plus 7 has changed to Mn plus 2. It has decreased by no need to represent minus plus, just you have to give the increase and decrease in the oxidation number. Number ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಎಷ್ಟು, ಇದು 1 ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ increase ಆಗದೆ, ಇದು 5 ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ decrease ಆಗದೆ. Now see whether both are equal here. No, in a redox reaction the rule is always the number of the increase in the oxidation number must be equal to the decrease in the oxidation number. As I told you in the last class, the loss of electrons are always equal to the total number of electrons gain. Same thing, ಎಷ್ಟು electron loss ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವ ಅಷ್ಟೇ gain ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲಿನ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಅದ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ನೋ, ಈಗ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಈಕ್ವಲೈಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಹೌ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಈಕ್ವಲೈಸ್ ಇಟ್? You have to equalize the increase and decrease in oxidation number by multiplying it with suitable integer. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ನಾವು 1 ಅನ್ನ 5 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. I can equalize it to 5. How I can equalize it? By multiplying this equation with 5. Now this one, it is equalized by multiplying it with 1. Clear? Andra ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ನ ಯಾವತ್ತು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಈಕ್ವಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು by adding suitable integers. So because why it is necessary to equalize the increase and decrease in oxidation number? Because in a redox reaction the increase and decrease in oxidation number are always ಸೇಮ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟ ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಯಾವತ್ತು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸು ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಅ ರೆಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್. So once you are splitting the equation into oxidation and reduction half reaction, you are getting by how many numbers it has been increased and decreased, and hence if it has been not equalized, you will equalize it by multiplying it with a suitable integer. So once you get this equation, next step is you are balancing the You are balancing all the atoms. Clear? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ್ಟ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್, our first rule is balance. This is applicable for both oxidation and reduction half reaction. ಈ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಇದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಈಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ದಿ other atoms except hydrogen and oxygen. Clear? Equation ಒಳಗಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು? ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು. You have to balance all the other atoms except hydrogen and oxygen for both oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction. So once you have balanced the other atoms, your next step should be balancing the oxygen atoms by adding water molecules. Clear? ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ the other atoms, your next step you are going to balance the oxygen atoms by adding respective number of water molecules. ಎರಡು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇದ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2H2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆದಂಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, so similarly I can write here molecules and hydrogen is balanced by adding H plus ions in acidic medium. So if it is acidic medium, reaction ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ acidic medium ಒಳಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತದು ಏನು basic medium ಒಳಗಂತ. acidic medium ಒಳಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರ oxygen is balanced by writing water molecules, hydrogen is balanced by writing H plus ions. While in basic medium hydrogen is balanced in basic medium, hydrogen is balanced by adding OH minus ions. Clear? This is in an basic medium. Acidic medium, H plus ions. Clear? Or else I will write here the charges are balanced by adding H plus and OH minus ions. Clear? Leaving that, now we will repeat it once again. How we are going to balance a redox reaction here. So first you are going to write the skeleton equation. Formula ಬರೀತೀರಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಥಿಯರಿ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತನೂ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದಿ skeleton equation. Second, you are getting the oxidation number of each atoms involved in the given equation. You have to note down the oxidation number, as you know the rules to determine the oxidation number of each and every atom. Next, in and third, you are identifying the elements which are undergoing oxidation and reduction. ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತದ, ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ವೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ದಿ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇಂಟು ಟೂ ಹಾಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, one as an oxidation half reaction and the other as an reduction half reaction. ಎರಡು equation ನ split ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಿ. Once you have splitted the equation, you have to observe or calculate by how many numbers it has been increased in the oxidation number and by how many numbers it has been decreased in the oxidation number. Once you get the number of increase and decrease, you have to equalize it by multiplying it with a suitable integer, because in a redox reaction always the increase in the oxidation number is same as that of an decrease in the oxidation number. So after that you are balancing the atoms. While balancing the atoms, our first criteria is you have to balance all the other atoms except hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen ಮತ್ತು oxygen ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ atoms ಅನ್ನ balance ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So once you have balanced the other atoms, you are going to balance the oxygen atom by adding water molecule and H plus atoms for in order to balance hydrogen you are adding the H plus atoms. This is possible only in case of which medium? Acidic medium. Acidic medium ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ H plus add ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. But if it is a case with an basic medium, we are going to add the OH minus ion. So here the charges are balanced by adding. So equation ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೈನಸ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್, those are being balanced by adding H plus as well as OH minus ions. So now using this rule we are going to balance the redox reaction in an using oxidation number method. So here our first equation for balancing the redox reaction is given as, so I will write the directly a skeletal equation. Now skeletal equation first step barda bidteni. So it is balance a redox reaction using oxidation number method. So here first equation. Clear? This is the first question. Means you have to balance this redox reaction. This will be asked for 3 marks. Clear? Compulsory one redox reaction balancing irtad. So here Cr2O7 minus 2 is a dichromate ion and Fe plus 2 is a ferrous ion. So when a ferrous ion is treated with a dichromate ion, we get a ferric ion and chromium ion. Cr plus 3 ಮತ್ತು Fe plus 3 ಬರ್ತದೆ. And this reaction is occurring in an acidic medium. Already ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ acidic medium ಒಳಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, and for your syllabus it is just an acidic medium itself. So now we have to balance this reaction using all those steps. Our steps na use ಮಾಡಿ balance ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Which was our first step? Which was the first step? Yeah, write the skeleton equation. So again I will repeat it. This is the question. Now we are writing it. Step 1, we are writing the skeletal equation. Cr2O7, I am repeating it again. Fe plus 2, Fe plus 3, Cr plus 3. Okay. Second step. Yeah, this is an equation which is given here, and to this equation you have to note down the oxidation number. So ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು atoms ಮತ್ತು ions ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದರದ್ದು ಏನು ಬರಿಬೇಕಂತ ಈಗ oxidation number ಅನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. So we will start it with an chromium. What is the oxidation number of an chromium here? What is the oxidation number of chromium? Calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ. All it was 2x, oxygen is minus 2 into 7 equal to minus 2. 2x minus 14 equal to minus 2. Plus 6 it is. ಹೌದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರಿ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬುಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಸೊ ವೈಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋಟೆಡ್ ದಿ chromium's oxidation number a single chromium atom's oxidation number is +6 what about oxygen yeah it is -2 here this iron if it is a monoatomic ion the charge present on the ion is its oxidation number andre idar mele oxidation number enaitla adu bartade +2 here yeah +3 again it is +3 so now we have note down the oxidation number of all the atoms involved in an equation what about the step 3 identify where there is a oxidation and where there is a reduction by seeing the oxidation number you can identify it adu ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ನಾ ಇದನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟು ಲೆಂದಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಆಯ್ತದೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಬರೆಯೋ ಲೆಂದಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಯು ವೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ yeah iron which is +2 it has changed to +3 so hence increase in oxidation number we are considering this as an oxidation reaction then where is an reduction chromium which is +6 it has changed to +3 chromium +6 idit +3 agada antandra it represents there is a decrease in oxidation number and it is known as reduction okay illi mata clear ada enada you have written the equation second you are identifying the you are note downing the oxidation number of all the atoms in a given equation third step you are identifying where there is an oxidation and where there is a reduction what about the fourth step yeah you have to split the equation as an oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction so now tell me which is an oxidation half reaction here equation split ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು yeah Fe +2 change to Fe +3 ಈ ಹೋಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಒಳಗ ಇದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ Fe +2 to Fe +3 then which is a reduction half reaction dichromate ion that is Cr2O7 -2 2 Cr +3 so now as you know there is a change in the oxidation number only with an ironite chromium so I will mention only those okay you have splitted the equation as an oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction next step 5 what is in step 5 you have to calculate by how many numbers it has been increased and by how many numbers it has been decreased ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗದ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ Fe +2 which forms Fe +3 this is a dichromate ion Cr2O7 -2 it changes to Cr +3 okay so in this is +2 to +3 +6 to +3 okay now tell me oxidation half reaction matadatine nanu so by how many numbers it has been increased 1 oxidation number has been increased by 1 here +2 to +3 the one number in by how many numbers it has been decreased here 3 okay +6 to +3 means it has decreased by 3 A single chromium decreases by 3 number, but there are 2 chromium. ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಮ್ 3 ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ಯಾ 3 into 2 it is 6. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದು ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನು ಬರೀತಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ 3 ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಿದ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 2 chromium molecules, we are writing it as 6. So our fifth step was calculate the increase in oxidation number and decrease in oxidation number. ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಅದ ಆ ರೂಲ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಈಕ್ವಲೈಸ್ ದಿ increase and decrease in oxidation number by multiplying it with a suitable integer. ಎರಡೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಯಾವತ್ತು. ಹಂಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿದ್ದಾನೆ? ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಈಕ್ವಲೈಸ್ ಇಟ್? You are multiplying the oxidation half reaction by 6 into 6 it will be 6 here, and this by 1. Clear? It will remain 6 itself. Clear? So in order to equalize, now you have multiplied the equation by for oxidation half reaction by 6 and reduction half reaction by 1. Another one point which I have missed is the multiplication which is been carried out to equalize the increase and decrease in oxidation number, and that multiplication is carried out only towards the reactant side. ಇದೇನು ನಾವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಾತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರೀ ಯಾವ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ? ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಬರೆಯೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರೆಯೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನೌ ಅವರ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 5, step 6. You have to balance all the atoms. Before balancing, multiply ಮಾಡಿ ನಂಗೆ oxidation reaction ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. 6 into Fe plus 2. Yeah, 6 Fe plus 2. And you will get it as Fe plus 3. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾ 6 ಯಾಕೆ ಬರೆಯತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನದ ರೂಲ್? ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದಿ reactant side. Next, reduction. Cr2O7 minus 2 into Cr plus 3. So multiplication 1 into Cr2O7 minus 2. It is same as it is. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 6 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಂಗಂತ 6 ಇಂಟು ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ದು ಇದು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಏನದು? 6 into Fe plus 2, 1 into Cr2O7 minus 2. So this is the equation. Now we have multiplied it and now we are balancing the atoms. ಏನದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೂಲ್ ಏನದ? ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಈಗ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಐರನ್ ಅದ. ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ? ಯಾ 6 Fe plus 2. Now the atoms are balanced here. 6 Fe plus 2, 6 Fe plus 3 balance ಆಗಿದೆ. Next in this, except oxygen and hydrogen, you have to balance the atoms. There are 2 chromium. So I have to write here 2 Cr plus 3. Correct, 2 ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ಇದಾವ, ಈ ಸೈಡು 2 ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ಐತಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ? ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಐರನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ reduction half reaction. After balancing the other atoms, which is the next step, you have to balance the oxygen and hydrogen. So is there oxygen in an oxidation half reaction? No. Means you are balancing the oxygen in an reduction reaction. 7 oxygen ಇದಾವಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ 7 oxygen ನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾ ಏನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ರೀಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ಆ ರೂಲ್ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಓದ್ರಿ. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Here how the oxygen is being balanced. How we are balancing the oxygen atom? Rule right illodu? Yeah, by adding water molecule. As there are 7 oxygen, we are adding 7H2O. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಬರ್ದೇವಲ್ಲಿ 7H2O ಬರ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. Now tell me, in which medium does this reaction is occurring? Acidic medium. Yeah, if it is an acidic medium, how we are balancing the hydrogen? Yeah, by adding H plus ion. Balancing the hydrogen atoms by adding H plus ion. Tell me at which side I should write the H plus ion? Reactant or product side? Yeah, reactant side. ಆ ಕಡೆ 14 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದಾವ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ 40H plus. So this is our 7H2O and this is an 40H plus. Clear? Now this is a balanced reduction reaction and this is a balanced oxidation reaction. Again you have to add those both reactions. ಅವು ಎರಡು equation ನ add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 1 ಮಟ 2 ಅಷ್ಟು ತೆಗಿತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. So now on adding the balanced oxidation and reduction reaction, which was the oxidation? 6Fe plus 2, which gives 6Fe plus 3. ಇದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಯಾವುದದು? ಇದು ಏನದು? Yeah, Cr2O7 minus 2, 14H plus, which gives out 2Cr plus 3 and 7H2. So give me the overall reaction now. Overall balanced reaction. Yeah, plus Cr2O7 minus 2 plus 14H plus, which gives out 6Fe plus 3 plus 3 plus 7H2O. Clear? So this is our balanced redox reaction. You can just check it out once. 6 iron, 2 chromium, 7 oxygen, 14 hydrogen, and it is a 14 hydrogen. Clear? This is how we can balance a redox reaction using oxidation number method. Clear? ಇದು ತಿಳಿತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಇದನ್ನ ಲೆಂದಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಲಿ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ವೈಸ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಎನ್ ಅನದರ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಯು ಟ್ರೈ ಇಟ್. ಬರ್ತದೇನೋ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್.